This is Valley Light. Somebody just texted me asking me to talk about writing an application letter. If I should talk about writing an application letter, it will be the third time I am teaching the application letter on my page. If you check, you'll find out. However, it's not like I am ever going to get tired of teaching, no. But I want to now use another pattern. Because this writing of application letter is one thing that so many young graduates are scared of. At times, somebody goes to a company and the person is asked to write an application letter, and that person begins that person gets terrified. The person begins to panic. Please, it is nothing. It's as easy as what you're going to see here. Now, watch me. Let us say this is a blank paper. You can see it. First, your address. Where do you live? Is it something you do not know? You know where you live. Let me use any address. Let me say I want to say number 1 Freetown Avenue. I have my comma. Maybe this Freetown Avenue, this is a street, for instance. This Freetown Avenue is inside Onitsha as a city. You have your comma. This Onitsha is inside Anambra State. This is the state. I would have written Nigeria here, but it is not necessary because I assume that the person I am writing to is also in Nigeria, so no need. The person already, by seeing this Anambra State, the person knows where the letter is coming from. If I was writing to another country outside Nigeria, that is when I will indicate Nigeria. So because it's going to another country, the person would know that this letter came from Nigeria. But here, it is not necessary. Okay, after that, the next thing is your date. Today is 26th January. You have your comma here. 2022, full stop. This address is good to go. Is it difficult? Come over here. And what you have here is the person. Think of the office your letter is going to. Let me use mine. I may say, maybe I'm writing to my school, right under this line. But come over here. This is where you write the address of the office your letter is going to. Now, the occupant of that office, let me say, I am writing this letter to the rector, comma. In a case where you are writing to a company, you might have the managing director. In a case where you are writing to the governor, you may write the executive governor, comma. In a case where you are writing to the president, the executive president. In a case where you are writing to a branch controller, the branch controller, whoever you are writing it to, the person occupying that office, that is what you have here. Here, I decide to use the rector of my school. The rector. After that, come down here. The rector of where? The managing director of where? The president or the governor of where? That is what comes under this. And here I would say, the rector. St. Joseph's Seminary School. You have another comma. Now, this St. Joseph Seminary School is located in a place known as Oketiti, full stop. Is this difficult? The true address is Asset. Right under this line, dear sir. Here, because this rector is a reverend father, you will see some persons write dear father. Whichever one goes. But in a case where you are writing to a company, dear sir, if the sex of the managing director or wherever is known, dear ma. That is what you have here, the salutation. The next step. What is your letter about? Is it a complaint? Is it a report? Is it a letter of excuse? What is it about? That is what we mean by the title of the letter. It is nothing difficult. Here, I will decide to say, somebody can simply say, application letter. It is done. There is no long vocabularies to be used, for Christ's sake. Then you start. Let me say, I am writing to be employed as a teacher. What you see there, simply just feel free. As long as you do not sound like you're joking, as long as you are straight to point, there is no special English, there is no special form of English that you're expected to use. Go straight. I wish to apply to be employed into your school, because I assume I'm writing to the school. Into your school. Somebody can say into your company, into your wherever. As you state what you're coming for. As an academic staff, this line has said what you are there for. This second line that I want to add now is not a must. It depends on how you want it. Somebody can say, I am by name Valley Light, depending on how you want to put it. Valley Light English, comma, a graduate from University of Nigeria, Nsukka. I read education and English language. This is just what you need the person to know about you. If there is more that is necessary for the person to know about you, you add it. If there isn't, you can decide to end the letter. Listen, formal letters are usually straight to point and short. There, you don't have long stories there. I am by name Valley Light English, a graduate from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. I read English and education. That is all. What else is there? It depends on what you want to put. My name is Cynthia Morgan. My name is Cynthia Nella, a graduate from this. Or you can, even if you don't want to say you're a graduate, I finished from this. Just express yourself. Feel free. Express yourself. Somebody can decide to add, I promise to be of good conduct throughout my stay in your school, if employed. It's as simple as this. This letter is fine to be submitted. Close it. Thanks. The closure, just have it in mind, right under here, come over here. Yes. Faithfully, comma, your signature, your name, and your phone number. This is done. What you see here is that letter that so many people are scared of. It is done. There is nothing more. If you understand this, please share. You might be helping somebody.